Hey everyone, Telos here. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to extract models and textures from Bethesda games such as Fallout or Skyrim for use in Tabletop Simulator. Today I'll be using Skyrim as my example. What you're going to need is the Bethesda Archive Extractor, NifSkope, Blender, and DDS Converter. I will leave a link for all of these in the bottom of the video description. So first we're going to start by opening the Bethesda Extractor. Just hit run. If it prompts you, you're going to go to open and then navigate to the location where your Skyrim install is. Then you're going to navigate to the data folder and find the Skyrim meshes.psa. Select none so that you're not extracting everything all at once, and then navigate down to what you want to extract. For this I'm using weapons and going to the Daedric sword. Extract it to a place you can easily find it. I use the desktop. And then we're going to do the same, but this time for textures instead of the meshes. Inside the textures folder, there's multiple textures for each weapon type typically. Just select the one with the shortest name typically, unless you're looking for a specific variant. So this part's optional. I just tend to do it for organization purposes. Go inside the folders and pull out the things to be converted, put them to the desktop. That way you're not having to navigate through multiple folders when you're using the converters. And then for cleanup, I just delete them. Then we're going to enter NifSkope, and we're going to load the NIF files that we extracted. In this case, the Daedric sword. Just showing you that it's fully loaded, full 3D model. And then we're going to go to File, and then Export OBJ. OBJs are the files that Tabletop Simulator can recognize. Then we're going to close out NifSkope. I'm going to just delete the original NIF and the MTL file created because they're useless for our purposes. Then we're going to go open up DDS Converter, and we're going to add the texture files that we extracted before and convert them to a PNG. You convert to PNG for a higher image fidelity versus JPEG. So we'll have our two files to save, and we're going to get rid of the DDS. And then we're going to open up Blender. We're using Blender to resize the model and to rotate it. So first we start by just deleting everything in the scene, hit A and then hit delete. Then we're going to import the OBJ that we just converted. Once we have the OBJ, we're going to just view it, make sure everything's there, and then downsize it. Right now, if you tried to import that into Tabletop Simulator, it would be massive. So once we get it to about a size that we want, we're going to align our plane so that we can very easily and accurately rotate. My mouse was acting up a little bit here. Don't use wireless mouse, guys. So just rotate it onto its side so that it's nice and flat. And then we can go ahead and check it out and then export it. Of course, you export as an OBJ, just rename it something different besides the original OBJ that you just imported. And then you can close out Blender. Again, I'm just deleting the original and the MTL. So if you have Dropbox installed, all you have to do is right click and hit move to Dropbox. It'll pull up your little Dropbox folder and it'll upload it directly to your Dropbox. From there, you can right-click, hit Share Dropbox Link, and we're going to just change the URL so it's actually usable. I'll list that down in the description. So we're just going to copy that and go into Tabletop Simulator now and put in a new custom model, put it in as a figurine, and I personally use cardboard because it doesn't have any gloss on it. So just scaling it up to show you that the model's properly imported. Then we're going to go to Imager, and we're going to upload the texture file that we converted. It should just take a moment, and when it uploads, you'll see it right up there. So you're going to right click it and copy image address or copy image URL if you're using Firefox. Right click it in Tabletop Simulator and put it as the fuse image and click import. And you should have the texture over your model now. So from here you can tint it, you can resize it, you can do whatever you'd like. It's fully ready to be used. If you're going to use it as part of a multi-part mod, I would suggest right-clicking it and setting its name so it can be found in the drop-down. If you don't, it'll just say unnamed model and be a pain in the ass to find. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and that it helped. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them down and I'll get back to you if I can. Look forward to my Warcraft model extracting tutorial in the near future. Thank you. Bye. Be found in the drop down. If you don't, it'll just say unnamed model and be a pain in the ass to find. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and that it helped. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them down and I'll get back to you if I can. Look forward to my Warcraft model extracting tutorial in the near future. Thank you. Bye. Bye.